All right, let's consider part D. We have 2x in the top. In the bottom, we have square root of 1 minus 6x. So you may start thinking about the basic integration rules and manipulation of the integrals by using algebra and trig. I'm just checking if we can use algebra. That doesn't seem like the best way to go. I think we should rely on to L.I.A.T.E. We have polynomial against an inverse function or exponential function if you want to go with. So 2x 1 minus 6x to the power of negative 1 half. So if I write it this way, maybe you can see that better. So if you go to L.I.A.T.E, you have the polynomial against almost like an exponential function in some sense. Okay, so that allows me to call u to be 2x, and since polynomial comes before in the acronyms, right? Or algebraic in that regard, dv equals 1 minus 6x to the power of negative 1 half dx. Okay? So du is the derivative of 2x dx, which is 2 dx, right? And v is the integral or antiderivative of 1 minus 6x to the power of negative 1 half. So this requires a separate integration here. So I would probably do a u substitution here, because if I call 1 minus 6x u, then I can get rid of the junk terms. Then I can reduce this down to u to the minus 1 half type integral, minus 1 half du type integral. So what I'm trying to say here is, if you call u to be 1 minus 6x here, and du equals negative 6 dx, okay? So this integral turns out to be, let's see, dx is negative 1/6 u to the power of negative 1 half du, okay? You can always pause the video and go with your own pace, obviously. So this would let us using the power rule for integration. So u to the 1 half, 1 half. Okay, if you flip 1 half over, so that should be, let me just maybe write here. I don't think that I have enough space over there. So I'm going to continue writing here that I have 2 flipped over negative 1/3, and u is 1 minus 6x to the power of 1 half. Okay? So this would take care of finding v here. Okay, so this is by the way, let me just use a different color here. So this is yellow v. So all the blue stuff that I did here is for the u substitution. Okay, so in the next step, we're going to use the integration by parts formula for u equals 2x, and v being like negative 1/3 of 1 minus 6x to the power of 1 half. Okay. All right, so u times v is going to be 2x times negative 1/3 of 1 minus 6x to the power of 1 half. Here we go. I just copied that down here. 2x negative 1/3 1 minus 6x to the power of 1 half. Let me just put a parentheses here. Okay, minus v du. So you have another minus sign with v. So it's 1/3 1 minus 6x to the power of 1 half times 2. That makes it 2/3 out. Pulled out, and then the integral of 1 minus 6x to the power of 1 half du. All right, so now I got to take care of this integral here, and I'm going to use a u substitution, okay? So u equals probably 1 minus 6x as the way we did to find v, right? And then du is negative 6 dx, so that integral turns out to be negative 1/6 u to the 1 half du. Okay, and I can integrate that as u to the 3 halves over 3 over 2. Again, I don't need to worry about putting plus c at this moment because I'm going to put a generic plus c at the end, okay, the integration constant. So I'm going to flip 2/3 over, so it's going to be -1/9 u to the 3/2, which is 1 minus 6x to the 3/2. Okay? So that allows me to update the description of my integral. 2x, -2x over 3, 1 minus 6x to the power of 1/2, that's radical 1 minus 6x, right? I have 2/3 of the yellow result here, okay? So 2/3 of that, so negative 2 over 27, 1 minus 6x to the power of 3/2, and my generic constant plus c coming along with that. At this moment, you can in fact factor this out more, but I think it's good to stop here. And if you're interested to simplify this further, I would suggest you pull this out and writing this as like minus 2x over 3 minus 2 over 27, 1 minus 6x, and simplify. Okay, I'm going to stop here, even though I said I won't do that, but please stop here and do this by yourself. I think this is good enough to finalize part D. And for part E, please move on to the next video. All right, bye.